Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Inhabit Mars channel. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Just got off work this morning, just about 6 o'clock. But Joe White over at Art Alien TV actually posted a video, what was it, 2 days ago or something? And I think we should really take a look at this. Now, he wound up focusing on the stuff that's in this area right here, and we're going to focus on that as well. But I also want you to take note of this. Before I get into the stuff down here, let's take a look at this. This is the same thing I showed before in another Gigapan. I think it was Neville Thompson's. But this is what I called Jimmy's machine, because Jimmy was the first one to recognize this thing that was sitting on a hillside. And we have the exact same thing here from a different angle in a different place. But this is another one of those, what looks like the machine that Jimmy Roberts over at the Real Jimmy Roberts 1 was talking about. And I haven't cleaned this part up yet, but take a look at that thing. That thing looks pretty awesome. We're going to get into that because I've already modeled one of them, and I'll probably, I don't know if I'll use the same model or just remake the model for this scene. So I want you to know there's stuff strewn about in here. Now, this is an older Gigapan. This is from Curiosity, and it's all 64. When it was in Rock Nest. And I just want you to take a look at this stuff. Jimmy was not sure what this thing might be. But take a look at this thing. It looks like some sort of trailer or cart or something. I'm not sure what orientation it's supposed to sit in, but it has a wheel well, what looks like a wheel well right here. You can see where it starts to protrude out from right here. And then you can see what looks like an axle in here, and this is the wheel hub. This is pretty cool, and we're going to get into modeling this. Let me show you the enhanced image that I made of it. This is it right here, and I wound up colorizing these things so you can see them well. I'll be honest, this looks like clothing. It looks like clothing draped over the side of this trailer or cart or whatever it is. Maybe a pair of pants or something. It actually, in the original, you could tell it had a kind of just a slight blue tint, and this one had a slight red tint. So what I did was I just bumped up the color on it. I actually colorized it a little bit, but I try to bring out as much of the original color as I can, and then I added some color to it. Take a look at that. Notice how this thing drapes over this piece that's going horizontally, or at least close to horizontal, across, and then as it drapes down past the edge, it actually looks like gravity is pulling it in a vertical position. And then we have a box that's located right here. See that box? Like it might have some stuff inside. And I believe this rock right here, or whatever this is actually behind this box. But yeah, well, it looks like another piece of clothing right here, and it actually had a slightly reddish tint to it. I say slight because it was very close to the colors of this. Both of them were. But you just see a slight color difference in it. So I went ahead and added some color to it so you could see. And it looks like there's a piece of this box or trailer or cabinet, whatever it is, that actually protrudes out on the, what I'm guessing would be the bottom side. Like this is sitting vertically right now, but if you tilted the axis horizontally, basically on this axle right here, this thing would probably sit more parallel to the ground. And I apologize, it's late at night. I know I'm always yawning, but by the time I get ready to make videos, it's late at night. So this is what I've got on this so far, but I just want you to take a look at this. This literally looks like clothing. These could be a pair of some sort of blue jean or whatever material, but they look like pants. All right. And this actually looks like a shirt or a jacket. Here's the sleeve coming down. There's even an opening here. And it's just draped over the side of this box. and this one is just draped over this. And I believe that's what we're looking at. Let me show you in the model real quick what we've got. All I've done so far is model the box itself. I haven't got to the clothing or whatever that thing is, but that's what we got so far. This is the basic shape of it, and then I'll get into that more. I'm definitely not done with the model, but I figure we better model this. And then do I have his machine in this image? No, I clipped it off before, but that machine is located somewhere, I think, up here, and I'll get that added in before we do the model, because I didn't see that till after I snipped the image. So this is definitely a cool find. This is by Joe White over at Art Alien TV. I'll try to remember to leave a link to his channel, but isn't that pretty cool? If you wonder what kind of clothing they wear on Mars, I think we're kind of getting an idea right here. All right. And there's more stuff in this image. We got a box that's located right here that looks hollow in the middle. And I think there was one more somewhere. Well, this rock is pretty cool also, because it looks like it has a slot in it. So we'll take a look at those to see if we can get any better detail out of it. But the whole area is just littered with stuff. It's like a debris field. And I think this probably was somebody's trailer or cart or something that they move stuff around in. Or it's a cabinet that has wheels so you can pivot it back and roll it around where you need. That's what I'm thinking it is, but we don't know for sure. We're just guessing. But that does definitely look like something on this cart. If it's not clothing, it's some sort of material. He speculated it could be some sort of plastic that was melted. The only reason I don't think it is, I think there's actually some sort of fabric material like clothing, is because just the way it drapes. And of course, if you melt plastic, it could do this also. But you'd also, with plastic, you'd have some streamers most of the time running off of it, where it drips down, where the hotter part drips farther. And we've got a pretty good, as far as I can go in. Nope, there we go. It's pretty even across there. So I think this is probably fabric of some sort for clothing or something, all right? So I'm going to get into this more and do a model on this, but I just want to let you know what we're working on. And I haven't forgot about the other ones we're working on. I'm getting to those. Like I say, this is my first day off. I'm actually building, for those of you that know, I built an electric bike and it's doing great, but I know winter's coming. So I ordered a trike kit, and I'm going to make what's called a velomobile out of it. And it's going to have a body on it and headlights, tail lights, all that stuff. It'll be electric like the electric bike, but it'll have a body, so when it rains, because I got rained on the other day, when it rains, I have a body to cover me, just like if you're riding in a car, pretty much. I mean, you know, you're still sitting on it like a bicycle, and you have handlebars like a bicycle. I didn't go through all the detail of putting steering wheel and car type seats in it. That's like, no, I don't need that. I just need something that's covered to keep me out of the rain, and it's either on 3 wheels or 4 wheels, so I have some stability in the wet weather. Because I don't know if I said this before, but the very first time I rode the electric bike, everything went great till I got almost all the way home. It had been raining, the roads were wet, and where they paint the crosswalk, that paint is real slippery. I didn't realize it. I hit the throttle to take off, and the back end started to spin and just spun right out from under me. I didn't get hurt, didn't mess anything up on the bike. I grabbed it, but I was like, yeah, that's why in inclement weather you need at least 3 wheels or 4. So the kit that I'm building right now is a 3-wheeler. I'll try to post pictures of it. You guys have a great day. Just trying to give you an update of what we're working on, and we shall see you on the full video. Have a good night. Oh, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I always forget to say that.